My name is Lillian, and I'm a Dakila Associate and a Dakila representative in US. And I'm here with Ananda today. We are here to talk a little bit about our experience seeing the ships from the 49 races. We're going to share some of the videos that we have been recording from our own backyards. And we're going to be giving a little bit of a background of the information from them, because it's not exactly what you're expecting to see if you haven't heard about the 49 races yet. We are expecting to see something different, but I'm going to let Ananda say hi.
Hello, everyone. How are you? So I'm Ananda. You can call me Ananda. Yeah, that's my Portuguese name. Yeah, I'm also Dakila Associate, and we are here to share some of our experience that we have been recording, that as Lillian spoke already. So let's explain a little bit about how we started to watch in the skies and see some lights and pop up in the skies at night.
Yeah, because like at first, if I haven't talked to Dakila, I haven't heard and learned so much. I would expect what we see on the movies, like this big old metal flying in the sky, right? And that's not what we're gonna find.
I know.
Completely different. It's like light. It's like a star moving, and they are different. There are different ships, and along the year that I've been watching, I've been sky gazing. I have been learning to identify different types, and it's so interesting. Like we are absorbing the light, right, Ananda?
Mm-hmm.
That light has a purpose here, and they are there for a reason, and it's just so amazing the emotion that we feel when we see that, right? I mean,
yeah, it's a lot of mix of emotions.
Yeah,
actually, yeah. Yeah, at the first moment, we never I never feel like I was sure that I was watching the sky was really the spaceship, like the partners, the 49 race ship, because I was like, what is that? I don't know what's that move in the sky. It's like a kind of airplane. But then we're gonna show you the difference between each other, if they're airplane or the light spaceship that we're gonna show you.
Yeah, we have many videos, and we have separated a few of them, some of them to share here and talk about while you guys see it with us, because it's such an amazing experience. And Ryan and those we are receiving that light back from them, and sometimes we feel like we're interacting with them, because they are just like they flash to us while they are moving, like, hey, look at me, I'm here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, just like some of them was appearing in the middle of the sky. I was watching the sky, and I was pretty sure there was a star, because there wasn't moving at the time. And then when I just the fast as my eye blink, and it start like come and move, and for the different directions, it was like, this is, I mean, crazy. Yeah, we start like thinking that those questions.
Yeah, we start questioning. Yeah, I went through that process too. I download different apps to see, like, to identify the stars. And I told you that I also got this app that we can see that is an airplane, and say exactly which airplane is. And I got this app, and I could point to it, but it wasn't an airplane. And then your eyes, get trained, you are able to identify, no, this is an airplane. And then we learn a little bit like about the airplane, the lights there. One side has the red, the other side I think is blue.
Is it blue or red or green or something like that? Was
and then
always
that way they
like this kind of blinking, one blinking and one another blinking. Yeah.
And that's how we are recording from iPhones. It's not like any kind of special camera or anything. The iPhones are able to record those ships, and we can zoom in, and we zoom in, we see this light. If you zoom into the airplane, you can see it's an airplane is and it's blinking, you know. I see a lot of airplanes in my area, so I'm able to see when they are low and they has the flash because they are low, and I can already see the little lights on the top blinking. So I know that's not the 49 races, you know. Just to clarify, the 49 races, the partners that we are talking about, the same, the extra dimensionals, 49 ET races, dimensional ET races, and so they are not like the ET that you are used to see in the movies. They are extra dimensionals. They are from different dimensions. So you're not going to see like a 3D like us, unless they densify themselves to be able to communicate. They can change, but it's not like a story that you're going to watch from those ETs that they found the body, and it's not like that. It's different. Whatever it is different. They are extra dimensionals. So that's what is very interesting about.
At the first time, like I was a kind of skeptical of my beliefs. No, this is not truth that I'm seeing like on my own eyes, because when we talk about spaceship, we just thinking the first time the movies we have been watching are like the Hollywood movies. That's a kind of like thing they want you believe that spaceship and the partners, or not partners, ET races are like that, like a monster, or to make you feel like scary. I was really scared at the first moment. Like when I associate that, like the first moment, I have to wait to start the MEDPL. This is the other thing that we're gonna talk about. And it was like, there was a really cold here in New Jersey in the beginning of this year, and I could not witness anything in my sky, because maybe it was like, oh, maybe it is an airplane. I didn't have enough knowledge to compare or to say, oh, this is airplane or this is spaceship. So at the first moment, and when I went to my backyard, I was like kind of really skeptical and afraid of to see something that like that's different for me, that I didn't have enough experience or knowledge about it. I just hear it from Dakila Associates, the people who has YouTube channel, was like, oh, I really want to see. I have I'm still kind of curious to see it and witness some of those lights that people like really enjoy to see it and catch and through the camera, but I didn't know how I will be at the time if I see on my own eyes. So my house is a kind of like in the middle of the airplane way every day at the same time. I downloaded app, and then I could see, oh, there's this airplanes moving. So I could notice when another flashlight that I saw and I used my app, nothing was appearing in my app because they didn't recognize there was really airplane. I was feeling, oh, that one is spaceship, because there was there was like a kind of rounding, and in the light, that interesting. We're gonna show you, so and then we can discuss about it, the difference between each other.
Yeah, I get that, because when I started training too, I was very afraid to go outside and when it was dark, because we have all this culture to be away from the dark, and I was like very close to the house, like kind of like very close to the door,
Yeah.
looking at the sky, because until now, if I look from the windows or inside the house, I don't see anything. I have to be outside. So I go outside and then I start seeing things, and then more and more. And then I got more and more comfortable staying outside, not
Right.
in the dark anymore. And I feel very comfortable, actually. I love to get up early enough that it's still dark, and go outside, and I can see different stars from the night before, and it's just like, oh my god, I was missing out for so long, being afraid of the dark, and being able now, it's so amazing to be able now to go there and appreciate the sky, something that I used to do when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, gonna show it, Livia?
Yeah, are you ready?
Ready. I don't know if you see the lights. This is just a one light, and
Yeah.
then later, like in a second later, and I zoom in, and you can see those lights. That light like being colorful, that change the color
Shiny.
in the right,
Yeah.
right.
It's kind of like you feel it's alive, right?
I was amazed at the time. I was recording in my background. I was screaming. I asked the lady
You were so excited.
to turn the sounds off, because it was like, oh no way, I cannot believe in my eyes. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, so amazing.
Yes. And then when this spaceship was crossing close to my house, and then this is gonna disappear. You're gonna see it. You're not gonna see this anymore.
Look at that.
You see?
It's
There's
gone.
no more light. It's
Wow.
gone. It's just to show you, look, I'm here. I'm here for you.
Yeah, like we have to raise our frequency, our vibration. Is like, we're not gonna like try to meditate, nothing like that, or we're gonna fall asleep or anything like that. We have to actually be very active and make our brain activity high. And what helps is to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do some jumps.
Jump. To put your two fingers here in your temples, and you close your eyes, and you just imagine, and you give a command. Just imagine the light's gonna come. Light means the spaceship. It's gonna come, and you say, I want to see the spaceship. But you make sure you do that right, because you need to feel alive and
you have the intention.
Awake.
You have to kind of like make it happen. You kind of like have to say, it's like a command. You like say,
yeah,
I want to see it now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
And in a few minutes you see it. And I don't even close my eyes. I just do this, and I feel like, okay, now I'm ready, and I look up.
Yeah, when I posted that video, so one of my friends said, oh, this is a drone. No, this is not a drone. This is not like that. The drone doesn't disappear and appear in the sky like whatever they want, So this is the kind of things they watch over us. So they are there. They know where we live. They know our steps. They know where we go. They know everything. So they're gonna show you. They're gonna show themselves for you when when they know you are ready for that. So yeah.
And it's like a confirmation. It's like, okay, let me see if all these things they are talking about are real. And that's what is amazing about Dakila, because you have to have your own experience, and everyone work on themselves, do the training. You were talking about you started seeing them when you started the MDPL training, like we
Right.
go to this park, different places in different cities. There are parks that has the MDPL technology activated there, and you have to just do like movements, you workout, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It helps you absorb all the benefits from the lights that
And blow up the toxin from your body.
And
Because
clear up your mind, and make you feel better and think better. And that it's all training. There are different trainings that are very simple that you can just do, just like it's the sky gazing we do. That's one training, because we started to see for yourself, and then we go through all this process of non-believing and being like, okay, that's not real. And then when you see for yourself, is a whole different thing. You're like, this is not faith. This is real.
That's real. Yes, that's not a fake.
It's amazing that, because and then we see more and more that we have to do things on our own. They are working together with us. They are not here to save us. They are so we can prepare and to be ready to have this contact with them. And yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, here we go. So this is it is, and it's passing by the Vega, the star, and you see how much bigger it is. And it's like reddish color. I have seen that one very silver before, and that type of ship, and this one is very like reddish. It helps to see better when we light up the screen. If you're looking from your phone, I'll look at that. I zoomed in.
Beautiful. It's like almost the same that we have seen here in my backyard. When we zoom, the color goes bright. It was beautiful.
That seems to be the same type. I wonder what kind of ship is that one. I still don't know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So let's see another one here from yours.
This one I recorded when I went to Brazil last July. So I was like shocked because it was last more than 3 minutes. I could record it, the whole path over my head. It was like, no way. That was amazing. It was beautiful and so big, like plasma light, like a ball plasma light was flying in the sky.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Look at that. It's like sometimes I feel like when I'm seeing in person, of course, we feel it's much like amazing, much more amazing. Yeah. And you see the lights around, the little light around, like it's like sometimes it feels kind of like a fire, but in colors, you know.
Yeah, that one was last like more than 3 minutes because I could not no more like record it because of like a kind of far, and then I have to stop the recording. But that
was the same way that the last one I showed you, the video, the whole video lasts 4 minutes. And I see from the beginning, from one side to the other, goes all the way to the other side of the sky. And
Right.
it's still going. And it is like amazing.
Right. There wasn't only me watching that. There like more the people was around me, like, and I have like, I told, please, do you want to see something like really nice? Look at the sky. I was like, what is that? Is it an airplane? No, 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 no. I was like trying to talk with them and then discuss what it was that. So at the same time I was recording.
Was that from your backyard? What was in
Yeah, in
Brazil?
Brazil. Yeah, that
In
was in
Brazil?
Brazil. Yeah, I
Mhm.
was close to my sister and my neighbors. Right.
Nice.
Did you
Wow.
see it goes like really far?
It is so amazing when we can share with the other people that are right there.
Right. I wasn't alone.
Wow.
Yeah, you can show Lillian, yeah, the different ones.
Okay, let's see. Okay, this is another one. Just same type actually, but it's a different one. But you can see the characteristics are like they are very similar. So that's how we identify the type.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets in the sky, you already know what type of ship is, right? Okay, so that was it. I like this. When you can see the fence as well, looks like it lights up. Because you see those blinking, this flicking, it doesn't happen in person. It's the camera trying to get the
Yeah.
light.
Mm-hmm.
It's light up the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it keeps going, and then we could just keep watching, right? Because we're absorbing the light.
In this video, you're gonna see, if you see the first dot blinking is a real airplane. And then I zoom in this really blue light in the red in the right side of the camera. You're gonna see that one was the spaceship.
Okay, this one is the Gma's one.
Wow. That's too fast.
It's nice to moving. It's nice to see it moving across the stars, you know.
Right. Yeah. You can see this real star like
On the top.
attached. Yeah, in the top and attached in the sky, but you see the other one
Yeah,
almost look like the same,
see,
the
it
same
does, right?
shape, the same size. Yeah, you can
Mhm.
see, but
But it's moving.
not, it's moving. Yeah, yeah. That's incredible. It goes away.
Mhm. I think at the end it disappears. This one, let me see. Yeah, you see disappearing?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this one. This one I reported recently, less than a month ago, and it was really look like the gem was being shipped, but I'm not sure. But maybe it was. So you can see the flash lights, the right side, like you're gonna see that one. It was an airplane.
There was
Wow,
an airplane?
that's so fast. That's so
It's
fast.
not.
Yeah, the airplanes here.
Oh, the airplane's
You
right
wanna see?
there. It's
Yes,
nice
yes,
because we
that
can
one.
compare.
Can you show again, Lillian, with your
Yeah.
oh yeah, that one
Look at this, the airplane right there, and the ship
right
on the
there.
top. Now, what do you tell me?
Yeah, that one was an airplane.
On the bottom one again.
Yeah,
You see how strong the light is on the top. And the bottom is is the
that
airplane.
one wasn't really colorful ones, but it was really like the silver bright color. That was like, oh my god.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, I went to park with my friends to do a little hike. And during that hike, we saw several ships, and that's one of them. And this one is the Andromeda. That's the one that it shows up and brights up the sky, keep going, and then can go away. And it's very bright, it's beautiful.
Né? Tô passando todo mundo aí.
And that, is this the one on the bottom? The top is a star over here. And you see how it is fading away. It's gone now. If I go back again, look how bright it is now. and then it shows up just like that, and then goes away.
This one, I had a feeling. So the light up, that one is a reflection from the post, the street post light, but it was reflection in camera. But that one is in the middle of, in the center of the screen. You can see that one was crazy. When I just started to look at this, was like, what is this? Is it a star? It is what? It wasn't moved at all. It just was like, give me the flash like that. And then I think it was past like more than one more than a minute, and then it disappeared. So you can see, if Lilian, can you go a little bit like more
Forward.
Yeah, forward, please.
Yeah, it disappears. Look at that.
It's appeared right now. Oh, okay, so
Yeah. Wow.
this sky, I'm sorry about the
It's
quality of my
showing.
camera, but this sky wasn't really cloudy. Was really clear sky at that time.
Clear sky.
So,
Oh.
yeah, was clear sky, because could be like, oh, this is a star, and then the clouds covered it up. Yeah, no,
right.
it wasn't, because I was there and I saw it. But but this one is not really clear. So if you see, there's nothing.
Yeah, now it's gone.
No, it's not.
Now it's gone.
It's
Okay,
gone.
and now it's here. The beginning is here.
You see, and it was like on and off, on and off, on and off all the time. Did you see that? It was like, this one is this spaceship, is a kind of like parking, the parking sky. I was thinking that. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So, but there's a difference of those we have been show you. There's many differences.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not sure. So, but it was like, it's interesting to show and share this to you too. Maybe because you can see in your backyard when you're walking and wherever you go. So if you watch the sky, you can see something. Yeah, something weird.
We just want to share a little bit of our experience here. We also experiencing a lot of what they call shooting stars. That they are actually Canepla, that those are from the partners as well. And it's so many different ones, so amazing. It's like such emotion that we feel, like so it's so like breathtaking when we see them in different ways, and there are meanings to each different ones, and like codifications, to it. And it's amazing to learn all that. And Amanda was able to record one from her camera, right? The front door camera. I can also share one of the experience my front door camera got, that was from the ultra dimensionals. I'll show after this. That those things are going to be something to talk about maybe in another video, but we're just going to give a little bit of what we've seen different as well.
Yeah, but the people like knows more ultra dimensionals as orbs. Maybe many of
the ultra dimensionals are orbs. We can talk a little bit when I show you.
Yeah, in other vision and other opportunity, because we have a bunch of those. We have been catch on the in our cameras. So yeah, we're gonna share in the soon in the other video, in other opportunity. Okay. Well,
yeah, guys, is this the one on the bottom here? Looks like,
Yes.
yeah.
Listen. I never watch, and I never like looking for something that different goes past in my front my front door camera, because we have app that being recorded overnight everything, but I never like sitting let me see something, we can see something weird that's appearing during the night. I never seen this before. So the day that I saw that in my camera, because I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh, there's many notifications in my phone, and I opened that one. I was like, what is this? So that one, it was like, it's a meter. Meter. It wasn't. So, and then I was doing my research, and then I found out it was a canapla, like a shooting star, like the people knows this is shooting star.
That was amazing recording here that you got, you know. Let's press play. And the spin is from your camera. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit a second later.
It's almost there.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Oh, wow.
That one was
I even feel right now and watching
huge.
this.
That one was huge.
Look at this.
Was
Oh my
interesting
gosh, and
because
it
it
was
was
so
the
low.
same time that the car was passing, and then like they decided to
Wow, one more time.
one more time. Yeah. Look at this.
It's like the car passed just to activate the camera to record. You know?
Right, because it was a motion
Yeah.
tap
And that's when it records. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Yeah, and that's what happens when we are sky gazing. It passes just like that fast, but you see live, and you see the colors, and you see if sometimes has smoke on the back, sometimes has this or that, those signs, those codifications that we
Right.
notice, and it's the colors, like the golden colors or the red color is like, you feel like instant emotion, like you can cry in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I saw one time too. Then I instantly cried because I could not believe that was so big and real. I used to see this in my childhood, but not like in these days, because I think it's because I spend more time sky gazing, and I do the activating, like the training that we showed you. So, but when I saw like the big red and flame goes and like that, I was like, oh my God. And it disappeared and it fade out like in 1 or 2 seconds. It's not really like the ship that we
Yeah, we're
can
not able to
take
record
our
it
phones
usually because
out and
yeah,
record
it's
it.
too fast.
Right, it is too fast. Luckily, that's the one I have recorded this canapla, because it was caught from my doorbell camera. So yeah.
Yeah, let me show you the one I recorded right
Yeah.
at the beginning of my training. Like I think it was before actually, but it really caught my attention. It was like, and it happened just like you. I don't usually see the notifications of my camera, my front door camera overnight all the time. But this day I just like went there and it, boom, there was that that was that video. So this is the video. I'm gonna push play. And those are the ultra dimensionals that are known as orbs. It's gonna show up here, like orange color. Look at that. It's moving now. My God. And I was like, I couldn't stop watching this movie, this video.
Right.
Look at this again. We feel something alive there, you know, something that we don't know how to explain, but Dakila bring out those answers to us, you know, they have contact face to face with the partners, and everything recorded. You guys have to check it out, all the videos and more videos to come from Dakila USA with all the information and all the knowledge that we've been seeking.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, as Lillian showed you about the orbs is passing. Did you see it? It's a bunch of them. I was trying to record the ship. I was watching the sky, and then I was like, I don't want to see the orbs. I want to see, but just like, hey, we are part of the same group. Watching us. I'm here. It's not really
So you were
clear.
recording the ship, but you had the light on, and you were able to also record the orbs.
Right.
Okay.
That's really easy. You can catch this in your own camera when you take pictures or you record them with the lights, the flashlight. So it's easy. So it's not really the ghost or the people was talking about that.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to talk maybe, you know,
Right, more later.
but
Right.
yeah, that's one of the things when I talk to some people about it, they're like, oh no, I don't want to see them. I'm scared of them. They confuse them with like spirits, like
Yeah.
non-alive people. And I was like, no, that has nothing to do with them. And we are here, we not want to mess with that because we wanted to be in the high frequency, you know, like with the high beings. And those are like the what is called in the religions all angels or guardian angels, you know, and they are around us. So it's not that hard to see them. We have seen many videos, like even my kids video bedroom video I see all the time. They're moving around there, and it's not dust. We don't want to confuse it with dust or other things, but like you see, they have the codification on the middle, you know. I have very amazing picture too with the kids that I took with my old camera, and you can see many of them. It's like that's another type of training that we can do. So that was great here. Share a little bit of our experience together. We always talking. It's amazing to have somebody to share this with, you know. And we exchange our experiences, and like we help each other to identify all the teachings that we've been getting from Dakila. So thank you so much for being here and watching us, and I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions too, please leave it there in the comments. And thank you, Ananda, so much to be here with me.
Yeah, thank you for having me here and asking me to share my experience. Actually, I think I'm so grateful to have you to share. Just, hey, Lillian, do you think this is the ship? Yes.
I am.
Yes, I was like, okay, now I feel like more confident to recognize them around me. So now I got like necklace, the things that I want to see them like closer. Thank you. I think if you see this the whole video is because you are really interesting to.
If you're interested, you know, if you watch this entire video, because you have something to do with it,
right, because you have something related in our experience. Thank you. I hope you see something in, please, reaching us out and share with it, and share with us, because I think I'm gonna love it to see your experience too.
Me too. Yeah, it's amazing. Just I'll share
right.
here. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.